So this is my last internship video for this course, and I'm just gonna be talking about my overall experience at this internship because I'm not done officially yet, but I have about 2 more weeks on the job, so we're basically at the end. Um, so the actual work that we did, I was expecting us to be working on only events because that was a position described to me. But we also worked on marketing and sponsorship. We did a lot of administration work because we had to enter in a lot of files from past participants and from volunteers and making a lot of email lists, things of that nature, and getting together supplies. So that was a lot of what my job entailed. Also, we did a lot of more physical labor than I was expecting because we didn't have storage units for the equipment that we had. So we had to get containers, like shipping containers, and have them set up in our backfield, and then have our other all of our equipment and paper and uh, polos, like uniforms and things like that, uh, brought over to the facility in a truck container. And then we had to unload and set up like basically mini warehouses for our organization. So that was a lot of physical labor because we spent about 3 weeks on that, just moving stuff and setting up shelves and taking down boxes and things like that. Um, and we also did a lot more one-on-one with our sports state chairs. It was more so up to us to make sure that the events ran smoothly until the very end, and then our boss would take over for whatever reason and help run the event. So that really was mostly what our job entailed. The best aspect of the work I did, I guess, was being in charge of my own event, especially an event that we've never did before. It was we did the first ever Ninja Warrior event, and even though we only had a small number, a 10, it still went really well and smooth. There wasn't much hassle. All the participants had a great time. And I liked it being in charge of the event mostly because since it was a brand new event, I was mostly in charge of everything, trying to set up sponsors for the event this year or next year when we have it again, and marketing the different groups. So I liked that, and also I was in charge of shotgun as well. So it was interesting to really be working the event yourself. I mean, I had the help of my coworkers and my boss, but really I was making the decisions about what I wanted to be done and where this went, who should talk to who. So I liked it, the autonomy of that. I mean, it did get stressful at times, but I mean, it's that's part of the job. You're always gonna have stress from time to time, especially working in sports, because sometimes things don't go right, and you have to be able to adjust. Some people catch attitudes and become really rude about things, even though they are grown adults. Some adults may act like children, and it can get stressful. But I mean, I was able to deal with the stress mostly. And so, like, what I've learned really is just that if you're applying for an internship, you should do your research. Because I did do my research for this internship, but I feel like not enough. Because if I had knew more what I knew now, I probably wouldn't have applied to this internship because it's overall it was a, I wouldn't say it was a bad experience, but it wasn't the best experience I could have. I learned more of what not to do when working in event operations than really what to do. Yes, I learned some good things on how to work certain events, but I also learned like that things can be done better than the way we were doing them. So I know I can take with me in the future, uh, when I come across the same situation again, I'll know what to do. So I am thankful for that because it did get me more prepared for when things go more so wrong than for when things go right. So I am prepared more for that. Um, and like this has just helped me become more prepared for, I may get a job that I do not like, but at the time I may not be able to move forward with a different position. So it has given me more prepared to kind of roll with the punches in the workplace and deal with the stress that comes with it. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say this has been an amazing experience, but it did get me my college credit so I can actually get my real degree and be able to move forward and get a fulfilling job that can propel me to a career that I enjoy. Because it is about, yes, it is about, working in sports and making money, but it's also about doing what makes you happy and being satisfied in the workforce. You shouldn't be dissatisfied coming to work every day, you know? But I have learned a lot, and this has been an interesting internship. And I can't wait to see what comes in the future. And again, if you have any questions about the internship that I've been working at, the Georgia Games, or if you need any help with future classes, finding an internship, or there's questions about my experience, my contact info will be in the description below. And just a disclaimer, I'm not saying that the Georgia Games is just terrible. It's not. It's just, for me, it was just some things that could have been done better, but overall it is a good organization. It just needs a lot of revamping and a lot of work to make it better how it used to be, like 10 years back. Like 10 years back, the Georgia Games was all that, but now it's just, it has to, it needs some work. And I hope that the next interns there can start back where we left off at, so that they can continue improving the organization. Because once it's back improved, it will be a great organization. It's okay right now. It can improve. So just to let you know, in case you think about looking in there, it's not terrible. It just needs work. But yeah, again, if you have any questions, you can contact me. Contact information will be in the description below. And yeah, so this is my last video. And soon enough, I'll be an actual Georgia Southern graduate. And yeah, that's it. So, bye.